Lighthouse, the mandatory training for higher degree supervision at Charles Darwin University. Welcome to Lighthouse, your mandatory training for higher degree supervision at Charles Darwin University, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Tara Brabazon, and I'm the Dean of Graduate Studies and Professor of Cultural Studies at Charles Darwin University. It's my great pleasure to guide you through this Lighthouse session for your supervisory training. Now, I know mandatory training is about as popular as Satan at a wedding, but this training is a national requirement for all supervisors. To rewrite that cliche involving horses and water, you can bring academics to mandatory training, but you can't make them think, or indeed participate. So the structure we're using for this Lighthouse session is you engage with this session and you make it meaningful to you. And you demonstrate the meaning that you gained from these sessions by writing answers to 2 reflexive questions. And you'll hear about those questions in the final section of this session, but more later. We have 6 sections in this Lighthouse mandatory training, and I've configured each of these sections so that you can listen to it when you have time available. They'll fit around you. Conversely, you can take me on a walk with you one Sunday morning and you can listen to all 6 sessions in a row. My meta project through this session is clear. I want to move you from compliance to excellence. I want to move you from experience to expertise. And I want to move you from feelings about supervision to reflection on international best practice. We are in radically changing times for international doctoral supervision. Our personal experience of supervision, either as a student or a supervisor, is no longer sufficient to manage a series of changes. And let me tell you about those changes. The widening participation agenda, decolonising the doctorate, the age range of our PhD students, which at CDU currently spans from 23 to 77. The feminist critiques through Me Too, the Respect Now Always report, and the Student Safety Survey. The increased number of students completing a PhD without a scholarship, and the necessity to finish every student in 3 years. But the key is to gain information about the doctoral processes. And that's great, you've got the information. But I want you to reflect on that information as we move through this training session. You see, the goal is, together, we take this information for a walk. We make meaningful knowledge that you can apply to your supervision. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's begin.